Okay, so, as promised, ugh, yeah, for some reason, Inkscape does not like being scaled up or down that much. Kind of a weird bug. Anyway, but that's not what I came here to show you. What I came here to show you is that I've figured out how to, insert mathematical expressions into an Inkscape document. So, I don't know what platform you're on. I'm on Mac OS, which is great. I think it might be designed for graphic designers by default. But if you install LaTeX, at least from the MacTeX installation, which you can get online, LaTeX is really helpful for typesetting mathematical equations. I won't get into it that much right now. But what I want to show you is that we can replace these terrible looking sans serif expressions with beautiful, beautiful mathematical expressions. So you're going to open the app LaTexit, which comes with your LaTeX installation. So now you're going to see several things about the program. First of all, there are a lot of options. There are many. There is quite a bit of depth to this little tiny applet. But what I want to call your attention to, the most important features, this font size section, a color section, this above box where you can view a preview of whatever equation you write down here, a color switch, and a LaTeX button. Okay, so C squared. Well, hello, LaTeX. Anybody there? Hello? Hello? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I guess just press your keys when you open the app because that'll start it. Anyway, so C squared. And you can press LaTeX it or Command T, that's the same thing. And then you see this window. Well, here we go, we have an expression. And it's black, 36 point, it's beautiful mathematics. Now, this is important. When you grab an expression from LaTeX it, you'll see this bar up here that looks pretty complicated. It's how you set LaTeX it to export a little graphic of whatever expression's here. So if you see this bar, when you, Okay, so say I wanted to put in a PDF. Well, then I would hover over the PDF switch, and you saw how it blinked, and now you see this plus that shows you what app it will go into. I don't know if that's a feature on Windows, but like here, you can see Inkscape won't take a PDF. So I've tested. I won't bore you. The only one LaTeX the only one that Inkscape will accept is a PNG. If I can figure out how to put in a vector, that will be another update. But you can see the green plus sign. We are good to go. So we can just drop the expression in, and okay, it's a little blurry, but it's a scientific report. You probably won't be zooming in to see pixel-perfect vector graphics. If I can find a way to put in pixel-perfect vector graphics, I will. But I don't have that ready yet. Okay, so as I'm sure you can see, it's the wrong color. I mean, we can move this around. It's kind of blurry because it's an image, but Inkscape's fine with it, which you can see we can play with it like anything else in Inkscape. So here's what we're going to do. We want it to be the color that we want. So we're going to go to the color section here, and we could do this by hand, or we could just take the color for the Inkscape thing we wanted. This, by the way, down here, this is in Mac OS, we have a little color palette tool. This is native, so it's in a lot of apps. But down here, you can see an eyedropper. When you click that, it allows you to select a pixel from anywhere on your screen and extract that color. So in my case, we want this bright fuchsia. You can see the color switch down here is changed, and when we press Command T or LaTeX it, whichever you like, we get our, wait for it, our LaTeX expression, now in bright fuchsia. And what we can do, we can delete the old bad expression, and again, I'm kind of zoomed in right now, so it looks nastier than it is. It's decent. We can scale it up. You can see it gets distorted pretty quickly, so don't scale it up too much. Or alternatively, if you want larger font, you can just turn up the font size here. Okay. Where are we? What just happened? Why are we so zoomed in? That was weird. Okay. Anyway, yeah, c squared. And then, I won't bore you with the details. We'll go quick. Then, here's b squared. We extracted the color. Change our LaTeX expression. We could put in anything here. And I'm pretty sure it's using AMS math under the hood for you LaTeX people. I know there is a way to edit your preamble. I would look through these options up here, like here, show preamble. And of course, for all you LaTeX people, you can import whatever packages you like. This is just LaTeX, but it's also set up so you can put in a picture anywhere you want it. So if you ever have to put in LaTeX expressions to a Word document, this is how you do it. I've tried that once. It was awful. But yeah, so rinse and repeat. We're just going to take this. Instead of moving it around, you can, oh, this is a fun thing I can tell you. There are keyboard shortcuts for moving stuff around. If you use just the arrow keys, it moves around kind of slowly. Shift moves it around fast. So if you want to move an object around the document quickly, that's the way you do it. And I think, yes. Yeah, so command arrows moves your window around. Like that allows us to move around. It's the same thing as scrolling around using these bars down here, or by holding into something else. If you use Alt, it moves at about half the speed, so I think it's like fine movements. And if you use Shift, super fast movements. Okay, cool. But you get the point. Alright, we are almost done here. Let's get new color. Select the color thing. Extract the color of the letter that we want. And we're going to change this to c squared. I don't know where I got into this habit, but all of my teachers have loved neon color in their math diagrams. And I personally... Wait, no, that's not correct. Okay. I'm sorry. B squared. No. Wow. I am losing my mind again. Okay. We're going to let the side equal a squared. I promise you I'm better at math than this. It's like when on a mountain bike, I crash, just when there's the most ordinary things happening. Anyway, so, we can move this to our heart's content, and you can see in the export, we now have beautiful LaTeX formatting. And I'm sure we could put in any expression you like. I don't know, let's do in black. I don't know, I just like doing the color first before I do anything. Let's do... Oh, right, it's because we have our preamble active that we're seeing more detail. Then let's... You can see the color set to black down there. And because we've hidden all the complicated LaTeX details, we don't really need to know how it works. We can just write our expression of a squared plus b squared equals this is a true statement for all you science people who have taken algebra or geometry. And now, yeah, I'm sure you can see we have successfully completed our explanation, and what's more, we have done it using scientifically appropriate, visually beautiful numbers from LaTeX, which means any expression you like can go in your diagrams now. And they look beautiful, and they're fast to make, because Inkscape is better than using Microsoft Paint and building this one line at a time. Thank you so much for watching. I'm glad I could be of help.